Well, hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Nerd Kingdom, where today we will be taking a look at how I run Strahd von Zarovich from The Curse of Strahd. Now, Strahd is perhaps one of the best known villains in Dungeons and Dragons, and many players who are new to the game will start with the Curse of Strahd adventure, because it's fantastic. Strahd has been around for a long time, and is as infamous as the seat of power he rules from, Ravenloft. Now, because he is a vampire and can shape change, my first piece of advice when running Strahd is to have him be a recurring enemy, constantly showing up when the party are weak and don't expect it, knocking a player unconscious to only mock the party before transforming into a bat and escaping into the night. Talk about a strong motivation to kill this dude. To make matters worse, Strahd can only really be killed if he is slain whilst recovering in his lair. To get to him, you need to fight your way through, you guessed it, Ravenloft. This castle is specifically designed to wear the players down and force them to be on high alert. I actually have a little advice when running Ravenloft because I feel it is as much a part of this campaign and facing Strahd as the vampire himself. So Ravenloft is notoriously hard to map out and contains multiple twisting halls and secrets. What I recommend is to funnel your players to the areas you want them to go. For example, all the doors are locked apart from one that mysteriously swings open. This creates some nice tension, makes the players feel as though Strahd is luring them deeper into the dungeons, deeper into danger. There will be some DMs that hear this and go, "You want me to railroad my party?" Well, hear me out. If the party want to explore every room and hallway, then they will most definitely need to rest in the castle. Resting means they are fully healed, and the point of Ravenloft is to wear the party down. So, I refuse to let my party rest in the castle because I want them to feel as though every fight, every trap is draining their resources. I guide them to the rooms I feel will be the most fun for them to explore, even changing the layout of Ravenloft so that they seem to teleport to different rooms at different levels. The party are free to force a locked door open, to pick it and see what's inside, but I want there to be a clear path forward, because I know that exploration drains resources, and I know that once inside Ravenloft, they cannot rest and aren't getting out without facing Strahd. So the question remains, where should the party face Strahd? For me, there is only one real choice, and that is in the crypts, in the burial chamber of his brother Sergei. This area is quite empty, a decent size, and has a lever by the door allowing Strahd to split the party if he so wishes. When facing Strahd, there are a few things to keep in mind. If any of your players have possession of the Sun Sword or the holy symbol of Ravenkind, then Strahd would do everything in his power to remove these items from the fight and eliminate these characters, as they could cause him big issues. If we take a look at Strahd's stat block, we can see that he has a number of ways in which he can do this. First, he has scrying, so will know the party inside and out. Plus, he should have fought them several times by now and knows what their strengths and weaknesses are. Second, Strahd would use greater invisibility and would likely use the portcullis at the entrance to Sergei's crypt to split the party in half, trapping half of the party inside. Next, he would then use polymorph or charm to remove the Sun Sword or the holy symbol from play. Now, always remember, this is the part of the story where the heroes beat the villain. Strahd is a tough cookie, but this isn't the end of our battle with Strahd. For more tips on the specifics of running a vampire, I'd check out the blog The Monsters Know What They're Doing. The link of this is in the bio, of course. And I recommend using this in conjunction with my own tips to make this battle as strategic as possible. Now, with any luck, the party that have been trapped inside of Sergei's tomb has escaped. They've managed to overpower Strahd and he is defeated. His body turns to mist and begins to float to the other side of the chamber, to the tomb of Strahd. Strahd will rest there unconscious, but needs to be beheaded or staked one last time so he can finally be considered defeated. However, inside Strahd's tomb there are a few nice surprises. Strahd's loyal brides. These can either be normal vampire spawn or spellcasting vampire spawn if you feel particularly evil. To add a little more to this, if the party failed to save Irina from Strahd, then she could have joined the brides at his side and now faced the party as an enemy. Either way, the vampire brides and possibly Irina will defend Strahd as he rests. Vampire spawn are fairly dangerous, but with the Sun Sword and the holy symbol of Ravenkind, shouldn't defeat the party outright. They do, however, prove a nice final challenge in defeating one of the most iconic villains in D&D history. Well guys, that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this useful when running your next Curse of Strahd campaign. If you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thanks again guys, have a great day.